Getting outdoors is not only good for the soul, but it also has benefits for your mental health. And if you've never gone camping before, getting started can feel kind of overwhelming. But the outdoor team at Great Parks is hoping to ease some of that hesitation by giving you all the tools that you need for preparation. So where do you start and how do you put up a tent? Well, I learned a thing or two about what it takes.
My name's Joe. I'm an adventure program coordinator for the West region of Great Parks, which means I play outside professionally every day, and that's about it. What else do we want to know?
So cool. I love that you say that you get to play outside professionally. It sounds like a dream job. There's so many opportunities to go camping here, but there's also so many different ways that you can do that. So can you just start off by telling us about what does this site offer for camping?
So right now we're at Miami Whitewater Forest. So there's several campsites. We have bathrooms available with potable water and an easy place to pull up your car. So the best way to go camping here is something people call car camping. Car camping, you have your tent, you have all your food, not a lot of weight restrictions on what you're bringing. What you're going to sleep in, you bring what you're going to sleep on, you bring all of your food, and then you stay outside for a night. And then you have something called backpacking. You put your tent, you put your sleep system, you put all your food and water into a backpack, and you hike out to where you're going to camp. Generally, several miles away. Sleep for the night, maybe continue on a loop or walk back. A couple considerations with that is that everything you're carrying weighs a certain amount. So if you're going a long distance and you're bringing along a Dutch oven, maybe not that feasible. Where if you are driving your car out, you're able to take all of your cooking supplies, you're able to bring coolers full of ice.
It gets you out in nature and it really gives you that moment to disconnect. I feel like that's what a lot of folks have been looking for too, is just a moment to decompress. Life can get busy and it can get hectic, and this gives folks an opportunity to kind of do the complete opposite. Why do you think it is intimidating for people? What are some of the misconceptions that you feel like folks have about camping?
Yeah. Anything new can be a little spooky, right? Even if there's not any large challenges or danger to it. But when you're camping, there are some real challenges. If you don't know what you're going to bring and you're outside and suddenly you say, uh-oh, we didn't bring any food, or I didn't bring anything to sleep on, you can have a very uncomfortable night. So being prepared is really important, but if you don't know how to be prepared, then it's hard to be comfortable out here. So that's one fear. A lot of people also have some concerns about being outdoors in general as far as wildlife or dangers of that nature, but realistically, here at our Great Parks, there's no hostile wildlife outside of maybe a raccoon who will steal your hot dogs. So,
and they'll do that at home too.
yeah.
So
Choosing the right tent is important. Here we have a mansion of a tent. As you see, it sleeps 10 people.
oh my goodness, that is huge.
It has 3 rooms. But if you're looking for the right tent, you should go talk to people, local gear shops, or you could go to large box stores will have things like this. Set this up at home before you come out here, so that way it's not 9:30 getting dark and you're like, uh-oh, can't figure this one out. The second part is something to sleep on. So what we have today, I'm gonna bring it over, is we have a sleeping pad, very lightweight. You're able to bring it with you. Provide some insulation against the ground, but personally, if I'm car camping, if I'm coming out to a site here at Miami Whitewater, I'm going to bring a blow-up air mattress.
Yep.
And that still counts as camping. So something to sleep in, something to sleep on, and then you need some sort of food system, right?
Yeah.
So something to cook over the fire, or maybe something that could be heated up, and then you're also going to need some water. So here we have potable water. You can just fill up a water bottle, but make sure you bring that along. Safety considerations, making sure you have somewhere to store your food is really important. So cars are really great because they lock, and raccoons haven't figured that out, luckily.